Hey, in this video I'm gonna be solving exercise 12, numerical sequences. So we gotta prove they're adjacent. So before I start, I want you to subscribe to my channel. Why? First, it gives me encouragement. I'll be happy and I'll make more videos. I'll have more motivation. Number two, I'll be uploading videos before midterms and finals each semester, so you wanna stay updated. Okay, thank you. Next. So before we go into solving problem, before we dive into solving the problem, I want to teach you this thing. So if you want to prove UN and VN are adjacent, you need to prove three things. The first one, imagine for all n, UN is less than VN, let's say, and you need to prove that UN is increasing, and second step, VN is decreasing. Third step, limit of UN minus VN is equal to 0. So if you do these three steps and it's done, how do you prove it's increasing? You need to check UN plus 1 minus UN. And it should be U0. This is the main idea. And VN plus 1 minus VN should be less than 0. Less than or equal to, and their limit, the subtraction, this must be 0. Then UN and VN are adjacent. Common mistake, pay attention. If you try to calculate UN limit first and then VN limit, and if you try to subtract later, it's a mistake because there is a question if with the existence of the limits. So instead, you want to calculate UN minus VN first, and you will have something, and then you want to calculate its limit. Prove it tends to 0. Okay. So let's start. So we have UN is equal to this one and VN is this. So what's the first goal? First step is we need to check UN plus 1 minus UN, right? So in order to check it, I need to write first. Okay, let's start. UN. What is UN? According to this, k equals 1 n minus 1 over k square, k plus 1 square equal to 1 over 1 square, 2 square plus 1 over 2 square, 3 square plus etc. plus 1 over n minus 1 square, n square. And UN plus 1 is equal to sigma k. K goes 1 to, look, because it's n plus 1, you insert n plus 1 here, and n plus 1 minus 1 will be n. Okay, next, k square, k plus 1 square equals, so 1 to n, so 1 over 1 square, 2 square plus 1 over 2 square, 3 square plus etc. plus you have this fraction as well, n square, and you have one more. What is it? It's n square and n plus 1 square. And now UN plus 1 minus UN is equal to this one and this one, this one and this one same will be cancelled. 1 over n square, n plus 1 square, and this is more than or equal to 0. It means UN is increasing. This means increasing. Number 2. Now we have VN. Now we check VN plus 1 minus VN, and it's equal to, what is VN plus 1 according to this? UN plus 1 plus 1 over 3 n plus 1 square minus, what is VN? VN is this, UN plus 1 over 3n square. Okay, and now I write this one and this one first. UN plus 1 minus UN plus 1 over UN plus 1 square minus 1 over 3n square. Okay, and now this is equal to this one we calculated already, so 1 over 3 n plus 1, no, this is n square, n square, n plus 1 square plus 1 over 3 n plus 1 square minus 1 over 3n square. Okay, and now common denominator. Okay, I can't wait until here. Okay, 3n square n plus 1 square. Here it's 3 plus, and here it's n square and minus n plus 1 square. And if you calculate this, okay, 3 plus n square minus n square plus 2n plus 1 divided by 3n square n plus 1 square, n is equal to minus 2 n square bye and n minus 1 like this, 3n square n plus 1 square. So this is less than or equal to 0. Why? Because n is more than or equal to 2, it's given. Because n is more than or equal to 2, this is always positive, and because of this minus, it's gonna be negative. So Vn is decreasing. Okay, and now I'm gonna take the next paper, this one. Okay, now third step. So limit of let's calculate Vn minus Un, because Vn is bigger, n goes to infinity. So what is Vn? Vn is equal to this one. So I will write this now. So limit. So Vn is, it's given in the question, plus 3n square, it's 3, minus Un. Boom. Okay, next. Un cancelled, so you have limit 1 over 3 n square, and n goes to infinity, it's equal to 0. Yeah, I think that's it. No, not that's it. First step is important on the final. You need to conclude. Un is increasing. This part is important on the final. Vn is decreasing. If you want to get a full score, limit of Vn minus Un is equal to 0 when n goes to infinity. From this you can decide that Un and Vn are adjacent. Okay, if you have any questions, comment. Bye bye.